in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hola, hippies. Buenos dias, paz en el barrio Winstone. Thank you for the kind words of introduction. And bugs, you know how we do. Ever since Jeff Foxworthy made himself about $1 gazillion reminding folks of the circumstances of redneckdom, there's been an almost irresistible urge for other groups to play into that darn same meme. The other day on Facebook, the leftish kind of blog, Addicting Info, indulged itself with a list that indicated you might be a liberal if, and then included 33 or so indices, which included the following. 1, you can discern the geographic difference between Kenya and Hawaii. 2, Bernie Sanders is one of your favorite senators. 3, you're considering dropping Verizon and switching to Credo. You get much of your information from Rachel Maddow, Bill Maher, and or Jon Stewart. And number 5, finally, you're in favor of tax increases to support the common good, even if it'll cost you a little bit more. They invited additions, and of course I had a few, starting with, if you think that indoctrinating children to fear God while they still believe in Santa and the Tooth Fairy is psychological child abuse, you might be a liberal. If you use recycled totes when you go make your groceries, you're in there. If you think sex is sex pretty much and the rest is adjectives, sorry. If you believe the Second Amendment entitles you to a flintlock musket stored in a common armory with powder and shot, you're in there. If you understand the principle of habeas corpus and hold that its extinction is the equivalent of a capital crime, if you believed in capital punishment, which you don't. If you think indiscriminately slaughtering civilians in counterinsurgencies half a world away is repugnant and immoral no matter which party does it. If you think maybe that Ronald Reagan was indisputably the worst president in history, if you think press concentration was and is the death knell of an informed electorate, if you've even ever heard of the Powell Memorandum or the precautionary principle, if you shut off the ignition at a long stoplight, if you've given money to a beggar and don't care if he spends it on drink, or if you inhaled and exhaled and inhaled and held it, I guess I'll see you at the beach, hippies. Now back to my man Winstone in Hippie Central.